Hi everyone, we got an exciting pack for you today. We are looking at FLEER cards, not tops, of the motion picture Dune. This pack includes 10 cards, 1 sticker card, and 1 stick of gum from 1984. Today's narrator is Brad Conlon of Power Walrus. Brad, take it away.
Thanks, Sean. The first card we have is card number 105 of 132. The Emperor and his generals watch helplessly. The Emperor and his Sardaukar officers watch from a darkened room where they are horrified to see one of the screens of the hundreds of worms which are coming into the Arrakeen Valley. All their faces show fear. Continued on card number 106. Number 120 of 132. Paul fights back. Paul jabs with his crysknife, but Fade moves away effortlessly. Fade counters and kicks Paul to the ground. Paul is up instantly and he circles with Fade. Paul jabs out, his crysknife slashing. Fade grabs his arm, and Paul his, the two men locked in a straining clinch. I don't know if I pronounced crysknife correctly. Continued on card number 120. Number 30 of 132. Inspecting the servants of Arrakeen. Dr. Yu speaks. Excuse me, my lady. The Harkonnens may have tampered with the household staff medically. He turns a yellow light on and moves it over to the crowd. The yellow beam plays over the blue within blue eyes. One of the women, the shout-out Mapes, watches Jessica continuously. Yu's hand shakes slightly. I wonder if it's Yu or Yui. You guys tell us. Continued on card number 31. Special one for you fans at home, number 109 of 132, The Worm That Ate the Baron. The worm that Paul, Gurney, and Stiglar are riding suddenly rears up with its mouth open wide. The Baron appears as a tiny spinning shape which flies directly into the mouth of the colossal worm and is devoured. Continued on card number 110. Number 4 of 132. I must face him alone. The Emperor moves to the center of the now empty room. He drops his golden robe from his shoulders and stands in his elegant black uniform. The Reverend Mother is ushered in and the Sardaukar officers leave her alone with the Emperor. Continued on card number 5. Number 88 of 132. Young pup! Young pup! The Fremen effort to stop spice production on Arrakeen has meant fighting smugglers as well as Harkonnens. During a Fremen attack on a smuggling operation, Paul is surprised to be reunited with one of his old teachers, Gurney Halleck, who fled into the desert after the Harkonnen attack on the palace. Continued on card number 89. Number 17 of 132. Shield practice with Gurney. Gurney activates his shield, sending a shimmering force field around his body. He advances swiftly towards Paul. Paul snaps on his force field, draws his knife, and jumps back, preparing himself for the fight. Continued on card number 18. Because it bolded force field. What a silly thing. Number 76 of 132. Inside the Hall of Rites. The rite begins. The monk brings the water of life to Jessica. She drinks. Her body contorts violently as she screams. The Reverend Mother screams. I scream. Slumps forward and dies. The water of life has been changed. Jessica is now a Reverend Mother, and so is the baby girl she is carrying within her. Continued on card number 77. Okay, strap in, because this is card number 131 of 132. Terms and definitions. Remember that scene. Okay, side 1 begins with Fedaykin, Fremen death commandos, pledged to give their lives for Paul Muad'Dib. Fremen, the free tribes of Arrakis, dwellers of the desert. Fremkit, desert survival kit of the Fremen. Gadi Prime, the planet of... The plant of Oifuki B, parentheses 36, homeworld of House Harkonnen. Jesus. Glow Globe, sensor-buoyed illuminating device, self-powered. Thank you, that was easier. Guild, the guild monopoly on space travel and transport, and upon international banking made them a powerful force in the universe. Harvester, a large spice mining machine. Kind of looks like a pumpkin with wheels. Highliner, major cargo carrier of the guild system. Hunter Seeker, Hunter Seeker, a sliver of metal guided as a weapon by a nearby control console. Imperial Conditioning, from the Suk medical schools, the highest conditioning against taking human life. Canley, formal feud. Arrakeen, first settlements on Arrakis. Arrakis, the planet known as Dune. Bene Gesserit, the school of mental and physical training for female students. Also, they study the Orange Catholic Bible, which is kind of a weird sci-fi thing. Caladan, birth world of Paul Atreides. Carryall, a flying wing used to transport large spice harvesters. Catch Pocket, any still suit pocket where filtered water is caught and stored. Chome, Combine Honnête Ober Advancer Mercantiles, the corporation controlled by the Emperor and great houses with the Guild and Bene Gesserit as silent partners. Ooh, secret. Crysknife, the sacred knife from the Fremen of Arrakis, made from the teeth of a dead sandworm. Drum Sand, impaction of sand that produces a drum sound. Dune Men, open sand workers and spice hunters on Arrakis. I'm looking at sticker number 28 of 44, Reverend Mother Gaius Helen Moyam. This is a pretty cool sticker card. She kind of looks like, well, I don't know. I don't fucking know. She looks weird. She's like a little candle with a human head on top. It's a cool looking sticker, and I'm totally going to put it on my iPhone case. On the back is a non-sticker, just to make you feel better, is Emperor Shaddam IV. In his ceremonial polo club attire, with medals and sash accessories and net launcher tool. The bottom is credited for 1984 De Laurentiis Corporation. He must have made some money off the marketing of this. He must have been desperate to make some money, by God, off this fucking movie. 1984 FLEER Corp. Philly. Pa. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this.